here today to talk about my experience at my placement. So I was placed at St. Vincent de Paul, and before I joined Public Allies, I never really considered myself as a leader. I was the person who always hid behind the taller person, like, you go ahead and do it, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. So when I first walked in St. Vincent de Paul and I met my supervisor, Bob, and he told me I was in charge of the Everybody Rides Metro program. And that was for me to improve and utilize the tracking system for them. And this is a very important role for them because if I mess up on a number, then they get audited and we lose money. So I was really freaking out because I am terrible with math. I mean, I'm 1 + 1, like what? So it was really hard my first 3 months. The numbers were wrong. I kept forgetting like tracking sheets. I found sheets from 2013. It was just like, what am I going to do? So I was so frustrated, and I was really appreciative of Bob because he sat in the room with me and he was very patient with me for 3 hours counting how many tickets each client got at 1 month. And we get over 200 clients a month. So it was very frustrating. I was really concerned about if I was able to continue what the other person did before I got there, because I've never really been in charge of something before. So it was just like, what am I going to do? Am I going to do this right? Am I going to get kicked out of Public Allies if I don't get these numbers right? And I think the biggest struggle I've had was just coming into it in a negative thinking. Like, the way I was thinking was negative, and I really struggled because of that. I lacked the self-confidence that I needed to trust and believe in myself. And so I sat down and I thought, what am I going to do to make this experience better for me? What am I going to get out of it? So I decided to sit down and think of new ways to track the bus tickets. So I tried getting a notebook and putting individual client's name in the notebook and how many tickets they got. That did not work. That was very frustrating. I tried counting it manually. That definitely did not work. So then I looked back and I'm like, well, what did the person last year do? They created this thing where it's on Excel, and all the clients' names and number of tickets are on there, how old they are, every demographic that could possibly I would need at the end of the month to send a report to the Everybody Rides Metro program in there. So, okay, this is nice, but there's something missing. So I added my own thing to it, and it worked out perfectly. I did not have to count anything, which was wonderful, thanks to Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. And I did not know that I was capable of doing something like this. I'm like, wow, like, I don't know, I guess my lack of self-confidence really prohibited me from moving forward and expanding new ideas that I'm capable of. And I guess what I'm trying to say is by using this new method of tracking, I was able to improve the program, and it ran more smoothly than it did before. And looking back on all the things I've accomplished with the program this year, I thought, how can I make it better for the next ally? What will the next ally do once I'm gone? Will they have to struggle like I struggled? So I decided to sit down and create a manual for the Everybody Rides Metro program, so they won't have to go through the same thing I went through because I wasted 3 months that could have been on something else. So in this manual, I wish I had it with me. It has like step-by-step what you should do, how to log in, how to put the client's names inside of it, the Excel program, how many tickets they should get depending on what they need them for. And I think another struggle was just like working with volunteers who had been there before me for 25 plus years. And so here I come, this new ally, all excited, like, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that, you're going to do this, and they're like, I don't like that. Like, who are you? And why are you so happy? So that was a really big struggle. And I would have to say, I am not a confrontational person, so I was just kind of like, okay, well, I guess you can do it the way you were doing it before I was here, but it didn't really work out that way, so I had to step up more, which was a very big challenge for me, because I don't like confrontation. But it ended up working better in my favor because they actually liked it. So I created this space where they have volunteer binders and they do walk-in hours. So I put all of the instructions on the front. So when new people come in, we don't have to sit down and have this long training. They already know what they're supposed to do. They know how many tickets to give people. They already know how to talk to the client, ask them what they need. So most clients come in and they're like, well, what can I get for free? And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So there's just a lot of things that I feel like I could take with me in the career that I choose later on. I really appreciate the staff and everybody for being so patient with me. And I look forward